Now let's take one more question. Now here, the word omega is missing. If the word omega is missing, then you should know that minus 1 plus iota root 3 upon 2 is actually omega. Minus 1 minus iota root 3 upon 2 was omega square, and definitely the last one was 1. So they were the cube root of unity. They haven't used the word omega, but they have asked you minus 1 upon 2 plus root 3 upon 2 iota whole to the power 1000. Suppose in this year, if you get the question, you will be going to get something to the power 2020, 2021. So like that, if any question is coming, don't worry about this question. This is nothing but omega, and this is having power 1000. So we have to be very closer to omega cubes. Say this will be written as omega to the power 999 plus 1. Can be written as omega to the power 999 and omega, where we know that since omega cube is equal to 1, this result will become 1 because it's a multiple of 3. So this is only omega. So our answer is omega, but since omega is not given to you, I'll be going to put the value, which is root 3 upon 2. Just search for this answer and you can see that answer is here. So for this particular question, your answer is C. These are the questions in which omega will not come, but they will be looking as if a Cartesian form is written and they are asking you a heavy power. It will be better for us if you go for this particular questions by putting them, by converting them in terms of omega and then applying the properties to get the result. Now let's take the next portion where we are going to find the square root of complex numbers. Now, if we are having a complex number a plus iota b and we want to find the square root. So first I will tell you a simple technique of finding the square root, and then we will go for this formula, because this formula is very simple. If you remember this formula, you will be going to find the square root much more faster than the basic method. Here what we have to do, I'll be going to take the magnitude of the complex number plus a, the real part. Then I'll go with magnitude of the complex number minus a, the real part of the complex number, and whole divided by 2 and taking square root of that. It will become very easy for us to find, and this will be done whenever b is positive. Means if I go with, say for example, 3 plus 4 iota, which I want to find as the square root of this 3 plus 4 iota, means here b, which is this particular number 4, since this is greater than 0, I'll be going to do the first part. And whenever we are having b which is less than 0, say for example, if this is 3 minus 4 iota, I want to find square root of this complex number. Here b, the imaginary part, is less than 0. For that, I'll be going to do the same format, but this plus will be replaced by minus. So this is what it has been given to you. Now this is the formula which, if you remember, you will be going to find the square roots much more faster than that. But if I go with that, how this formula came. So we are having this complex number which is a plus iota b. I want to find square root of this. So let the square root be x plus iota y, and I want to get the values of x and y. So what we'll do, we'll be going to write a plus iota b will be equal to x plus iota y whole square, which will become x square minus 2xy iota. Sorry, this is plus, and this will be minus of y square. Why this minus came? Because iota square is minus 1. Clear? Now this becomes x square minus of y square plus 2xy iota. Now if you compare, you will see that x square minus y square is, the value is a, and 2xy, the value is b. Now if I just want to find, because I want to get the values of x and y, so what you will get, that x square plus y square whole square will be written as x square minus y square whole square, because this will give you 2 plus 4x square y square. Then definitely we'll be going to get the result, and these are given as a square, and here it is square of this one, so it is b square. What will be x square plus y square? It will be equal to square root of a square plus b square. Clear? So we are having the value of x square plus y square as root of a square plus b square, and this is x square minus y square is equal to a. Now if you add these two equations, you see that this equation will be added to this equation, you will be going to get 2x square. What is this 2x square? When you add them, you will be going to get a plus square root of a square plus b square. And what will be x square then? It is a plus root of a square plus b square whole divided by 2. And then if I ask you about x, so that square will go to that side. It is root of root a square plus b square plus a upon 2. What is this? This is nothing but magnitude of z plus a whole divided by 2 and square root. So this is what it is written here in place of x. Now if I subtract them, when you subtract them, that is from this I will be subtracting that part, so I'll be going to get the other face of that, which is equal to, I'll take some space from this side, and you will see that if I add these two equations, that is equation 1 and equation 2, here we have added, now I'm going to subtract them. If I'm going to subtract, we'll be going to get 2y square, which is equal to root of a square plus b square minus of a, and y square, then it will be square root of a square plus b square minus of a whole divided by 2. Take out this square, I'll be going to take it as a root. Then this is nothing but magnitude of z minus of a whole divided by 2 and root. So this is the value of y. So value of y and value of x, as we know that the square root was being taken as x plus iota y, x is square root of magnitude of a plus a whole divided by 2, magnitude of z plus a whole divided by 2 and a square root of that, and this is magnitude of z minus a whole divided by 2, the square root. So this is what we have to keep it in mind, that whenever we are having a plus, the square root will be going to have plus. Whenever here b is negative, I'll be going to get the negative sign of this one. So this is what we have to keep it in mind, or we can remember in this way: to find the square root of a minus iota b, replace iota by minus of iota. In the given result, you will be finding the square root of any complex number. Now let's take a question where I want to find square root. Say for example, the question is 7 plus 24 iota. This is a complex number given to us, and I want to find the square root. Square root. We want to find square root of this complex number. Now I'll go with the basic method first, and then we will apply the shortcut method that we have just studied. So if I say that let x plus iota y be the square root. So what you will write, we'll be going to say that x plus iota y, then square of this one should be equal to 7 plus 24 iota. So this is x square plus 2x iota y plus iota y whole square, that is equal to 7 plus 24 iota. So this becomes x square, and here you can see that iota y whole square will be equal to minus of y square. Then we are having iota common 2xy. That is equal to 7 plus 24 iota. So what we are having on comparing the real part, that is equal to 7, and the imaginary part 2xy is given as 24. So let's keep this one as equation number 1. Now we know that there is one identity. That identity says a minus b whole square. So that is a minus b whole square is equal to a plus b whole square minus of 4ab. Now this identity can be used. So if I keep this one here and let's shift this one, so we'll say that x square plus y square whole square will be equal to x square minus y square whole square plus 4x square and y square, isn't it? So this becomes 7 square plus 24 square. Definitely it's a Pythagorean triplet. 7 which square is 49, divide by 2, 24.5. So 24.5 is having left and right. If you know, this technique has already been discussed in one of the video which is there in this particular app, where Pythagorean triplets. So we are having this 7. So 24. So this is equal to 25 whole square. No need to calculate. It is very clear now that x square plus y square is equal to 25. That is equal to plus or minus 25. First, I will take only the positive one. So we are having two equations, that x square plus y square is equal to 25, and this equation is x square minus y square is equal to 7. Let's add them. When you are going to add them, you will be going to get 2x square, which is equal to 25 plus 7. 25 plus 7 is 32. So x square is equal to 32 divided by 2, which is equal to 16. If it is equal to 16, then x is plus or minus 4. In the same way, if x is been given to us and we are having one more equation, you can see we are having xy is equal to 12. How we got this? This was the part. So 2 can be taken to the other side. Xy is equal to 12. Now if I put x is equal to plus 4, definitely y is coming 3. If I put x is equal to minus of 4, so here minus 4, that will give you y is equal to minus of 3. So therefore, we are having our answer 4 plus iota 3, and the other one is minus 4 minus iota 3. It can be written as plus minus 4 plus iota 3. So this is the method that we have used to find the square root. That is, this was also the method by which we have developed that formula. So this is the basic method. If I go with the shorter method, it will be much more easier. So for that, what I will do, I think this much is clear to you. Now, if I just apply that method of finding the square root with the direct method that we were having, that will be equal to, here, first I will be going to find the magnitude, which is equal to root of 7 square plus 24 square. Definitely this is 25 square. So we are having only 25, and here a is 7 and b is 24. So as per the formula, since this is a plus iota b and here b is greater than 0, b is 24. So the formula says plus minus root of magnitude of z plus a whole divided by 2 plus iota magnitude of z minus a whole divided by 2. So this was plus minus square root of magnitude of z was 25 plus 7 whole divided by 2 iota square root of 25 minus 7 whole divided by 2. So this is plus minus root of, this is 32 because 25 plus 7 is 32. 32 divided by 2 is 16 plus iota. This is 25 minus 7, which will give you 18. 18 divided by 2 is 9. So you see the answer you are getting as plus minus 4 plus iota 3. That's what we have got. So this formula is also important for you to do the questions much more faster. Now this question says root of minus 8 minus 6 iota. You may be having a problem where when both the terms are negative, then what we will do? So first I will just go with that same method, that is the basic one, because you should have the basics also as well as the shorter method. So you can see that here, if I just take that the square root is x plus iota y, means square of this must be equal to minus 8 minus 6 iota. Then when you square it, you will be going to get x square plus of 2xy iota minus of y square will be equal to minus 8 minus 6 iota. That is equal to x square minus y square is minus 8 and 2xy is equal to minus of 6. Isn't it? So now, apart from this, we are having one identity that x square plus y square is equal to x square minus y square plus 4 times x square y square, which is giving you, this is square of this one. Clear? If I want to just get rid of the square, you take the square root on that side, but still I am going to do this one as minus 8 square, and this is minus of whole square of this. So whole square of this will definitely be 36. So I will just put minus 6 whole square. So this is equal to 8 square plus 6 square. This is again a Pythagorean triplet which will give you 100. 100 means it is square of 10. So this is square of 10. So we are having x square plus y square is equal to 10. So I'll be going to do adding the two equations. So this is one equation. This one is the second one. When you add them, we'll get 2x square is equal to, so while adding, this will be 10 and minus of 8. That is equal to 2. So x square is plus minus 1. If x square is plus minus 1, you can see that, x square will be equal to 1. X square is equal to 1, which will give you two answers, x to be equal to plus or minus 1. And now, if you go with this equation, so this is giving you xy is equal to minus of 3. It's clear that when you put x is equal to 1, this will give you y is equal to minus 3. If I put x is equal to minus 1, y will be equal to 3. So we are having 1 minus iota 3 and along with that plus minus. So this is the answer. So here the answer you can see it is plus minus 1 minus. Okay, this one is our answer with the basic method. If you go with the direct formula, so let us do that one with the direct formula that we have. So here you can see that the formula that we have studied was plus minus root of magnitude of z minus magnitude of z minus of plus of a whole divided by 2. Then this is plus iota root of. So this is magnitude of z. Then we have here as we know minus of a whole divided by 2. So this what we have to see that b was negative here. If b was negative, so definitely I'll be going to put that minus sign, because you can see that a plus iota b, if b is less than 0, here we are having minus 6, this is less than 0, for that the formula will change. Now this becomes plus minus, I'll go through that magnitude of z, which is root of 8 square and 6 square, that is nothing but 10. So I'll be going to put directly, so this is 10 plus of a is unfortunately minus of 8. So I'm going to put minus 8 here, then root of, then minus iota, this is 10 minus of minus 8 whole divided by 2. So this result is plus minus, this is equal to 2 divided by 2, 1. So I'm just keeping 1 here, minus iota, this is equal to 18 divided by 2 is 9 and square root of 9 is 3. So we got the answer. So this is also the second method is for the competition exams where we have to do the answers much more faster. So this was all about your square roots. So we are having this technique with us, and we are having we have done both type of questions in which we are having this b to be negative or b to be positive, and this is how we can find the square root by both the methods, the longer one and the shorter one, then which we will be applying the formula, that is the shorter formula, to get the square root.